Hi, we are AI decoders and our submission for Movehack 2080 road safety competition is Integrated Road Safety Solution or IRSS. You can watch this tool in action by going to the given URL, which is http://dataxlabs.com. You can play around with the tool and see what are the functionalities that is offered in the integrated road safety solution, which I'll be walking you through in a bit. What is IRSS? IRSS is an integrated road safety solution, which is your one-stop solution to monitor, alert, and prevent road casualties. Now, the entire team has been developing this product keeping one goal in mind. This is the vision that no anomalies on road should go unnoticed. For this, we have four primary offerings. First is real-time road monitoring, where one can watch the roads at real time and see what are the chances that a particular car would create some kind of alert in the upcoming say few seconds, wherein we read the device pump where the device is pumping data to our systems, and we can proactively apply machine learning to predict what are the challenges that this particular car might create. So looking at this, project it on a real-time monitoring system, which could be a video wall where all the stakeholders might watch and see what the car is probably supposed to going to do. Makes it really easy for the stakeholders to take proactive measures to stop or ensure that these kinds of mishaps or accidents don't happen. The second one is real-time analytics, wherein at real-time stakeholders can see the clustering of the city. So the city is clustered into different locations where different kinds of actions are taking place. You can see where the traffic is creating more problems. You can see where alerts are getting generated more often. That implies that those particular locations are heavy on traffic. So appropriate resource channelization needs to be done by using real-time analytics. We have integrated communication, so immediately if a machine predicts that there would be some car which could run into some kind of a mishap or accident, an alert is triggered immediately to multiple stakeholders, including the car driver, as well as the police authorities, the traffic authorities, and the hospitals. Now, this proactive measure would definitely help them to be on their toes and be sure that if there's any kind of mishap, they can come up and solve that in no time. So this kind of proactive measures can avoid and can really ensure that people on the road are really safe. And finally, we have the diagnostic analysis, wherein one can go deeper into the data and understand what exactly is going wrong with the city traffic, and dig deep as to at different time periods what was the behavior of city traffic. This will help us in planning out proactive measures for the days going forward. So as you can see, once you log into dataxlabs.com, the main page is here for you. You can go through the small introductory video that we have on the right side of the web page. You can play it for yourself and check out what this this application has to offer. The very main functionality of the entire product is the live tracking. So the moment you click on live tracking, a page something similar to this opens up, wherein you can actually see all the cars which are moving on the roads of Bangalore, along with the different kinds of alarms that they are raising, the watts at which they are raising it. Now this is a wonderful way to watch the cars in action at real time and understand which cars are about to perform some kind of an issue in the next few seconds. Now moving ahead to the next one, which is our real-time analytics, a wonderful way to look at the entire city at real time. As per the wards, we are clustering the different types of traffic violations that are occurring. Wonderful way to understand which ward is undergoing pressure in terms of traffic and any kind of alerts. The next one is the exploratory data analytics, wherein one can go through what has happened in the city in the past and understand what were the challenges that the city has faced over a period. You can see there are different dashboards. You can watch them one by one. Each dashboard is here to help you understand about the city, about the devices, and probably about the timings at which the issues are occurring. Now, these are all things that are possible and has been made possible by the team AI Decoders. If you want to have a look at the team members, please log into our website and go to the team tab. In this, you'll have Suchit Majumdar, Shwet Kamal Mishra, Rakesh Mandal, Nikhil Kumar Reddy, and Roshni. These are the 5 team members who have actively helped create this wonderful application. Now, whatever is shown on the video wall, usually these are the cars that actually we predict that they'll be triggering some kind of alarm in the near future. So based on the machine learning predictions, if a car seems to be violating or is about to violate or has violated, we send out regular periodic communications to different stakeholders, not only the car driver, it could be also the traffic personnel as well as the hospital in case of emergencies. For this, our solution also provides emailers. So you can see one of the emailers where we have actually sent out an information for safety breach, and there's also an SMS that has been sent out to the driver that they have been overspeeding. So likewise, we can send out emailers and SMSs to all the participants and all the violators of this traffic solution. So now let us look into the deep dive of the data, wherein we can do a time-based analysis on the data to picture as to what kind of alerts and what kind of traffic violations have been occurring at different time intervals. This interval can be set at as per the need, and this will help us visualize which are the time zones wherein we and as well as what are the pockets in the particular city where we faced a lot of challenges. This kind of analysis can be really fruitful for proactive planning of how do you not only allocate resources but also what are the possibilities of different areas in terms of accidents and violations. So what we just saw was the website or the product in action. Now let us look at the architecture that runs or fuels this particular product. The architecture is pretty simple, wherein the first layer is where we collect the information from the car devices. These devices push in the data into our message bus, which is built over PubNub. Now PubNub captures this data and sends it to our program, wherein we can store it in a backup NoSQL database for future use, and at the same time we can also send it to the message router. The message router is applicable for bifurcating the data into two parts. One is to send it to the Power BI Analytics module, wherein we analyze the data for descriptive analytics. Now what is descriptive analytics is we want to understand what has happened in the past. So based on the information that we have been gathering over the past data, this analytics will help us understand what has been going on in our city. So this is a very important module to understand what has happened. Now what will happen goes into the second part of the phase, where it is the machine learning module, wherein we predict proactively as to what alerts a particular car could have thrown based on the information that we have derived from these car devices. If at all we feel that the threshold is crossed and the cars are susceptible to create any kind of accident or mishap, we send out an immediate communication mailer and SMSs to respective authorities like the police, the car driver, and the hospitals. Now the output of the machine learning is also sent over to a message bus, where in this message bus is providing the input for our front end video wall. So this video wall is where the authorities or stakeholders can sit and watch all the actions going on the city roads live. Now this is what is probably one of the most important features in the entire tool, wherein the authorities can look at what possibilities could happen when a car driving on the street is susceptible to some kind of accident. How do we take proactive measures to stop it up front? So this video wall plays a major role in this entire product, wherein this will give you the true picture of what is happening on the roads and how do you ensure that you can avoid any kind of mishaps. So please do visit the IRSS URL, which is http://dataxlabs.com. The benefits of IRSS are plenty, wherein it's real time, it's easily scalable, configurable, big data support is present, and it's a plug and play. So all the screenshots that you have been seeing in this particular video are all taken from the live web app, and this is where you can actually go to this URL and check it out for yourself. So thank you for giving us an opportunity. It was great, and on behalf of AI Decoders, I Suchit Majumdar, thank you all for giving us this opportunity.